Alright guys, tonight we're taking a look at the Gerber MP600 multi-tool, and this is not a new tool, but it's one that deserves to be looked at again because it's got as far as I know, a pretty unique function as far as multi-tools go. So as it is, it's kind of standard multi-tool. It does have one-handed opening, and with it you've got a pair of needle nose pliers, regular pliers, a couple of carbide cutters, and down here you actually also have a pair of wire strippers. It does have a lockout function from a standpoint of the tools included. So again, fairly standard on the side. We actually have a file with, I think they call that a screwdriver on the end. Then we have a small flathead, slightly larger flathead, and a in-between size flathead, actually with a bottle opener, of course. And then on the other side, we actually have our standard can opener, and then what looks to be about a number 2 Phillips. And then we get to the good portions on both sides. We actually have a nice little pair of scissors on this side that actually cut quite well and will accomplish most of your cutting tasks. But the other unique thing you have here is on this side you actually have what Gerber refers to as a replaceable grit saw. So what that means in this situation is you actually have a multi-tool that has actually fairly capable cutting activity without any particular blade on there. The closest you have is the scissors. So this actually is, again, basically a jigsaw blade, but it's a grit saw jigsaw blade. So it's not sharp, but it will get through things much like a saw, or actually kind of like a blade if you actually work at it. Replaceable, you can throw a different type of blade in here if you'd like. But the good thing about this, again, is I'm one of those people who has to work behind a metal detector where I'm not allowed to take a blade. However, I've never had any trouble actually getting this in. So supposedly it's TSA compliant. I've never actually tried that, but apparently it does work well with that. But if you're flying out of the country, then you know, a lot of security in airports and other nations actually takes any tool that you have going through, so I wouldn't count on that necessarily. Otherwise, a great little tool. I've carried this one for years, and again, the biggest aspect of it, the biggest thing that has to recommend to it over anything else, because frankly all these from reputable manufacturers are actually pretty good, is the fact that it's got that grit saw instead of a blade, and with that you can take it pretty much anywhere.